Okay, so my project was a personal food inventory, a way to track the ins and outs and comings of goings of the food that I have here in my apartment. And basically it centers around purchases when food is added to the inventory, and then consumptions when the food is eaten and then removed from the inventory. The goal for this system I came up with because for two reasons. One, I got tired of buying extra food when I already had that food on hand, but not knowing that I had that food. So situations where I would keep buying the same food multiple times, or when food would expire and I wouldn't know that the expiration date was coming and essentially wasting that food. So this system is implemented to prevent that. It's run through HTML and PHP as well as the MySQL server. So to begin, I'll just start here from the home page. This first link goes to the purchases. Now the purchase page allows you to insert new purchases, and that's based on a date and a location, as well as check a purchase history and add new locations in case the location you purchased from isn't included here in this drop down. So we can go ahead and add a new location here. These are the current locations in the system listed alphabetically. Now when we add a new location, we can say Walmart in Salt Lake City, insert that location, and there we go. So now as we go back to the purchases homepage, we can see that the Walmart is now included in that drop down. So I haven't updated the system today just so I could record on video. So my wife made a purchase at this Smith's on Freedom. So we can go ahead and insert that purchase, and then we can add items to the purchase. Now there are some items that are already existing in the database as I've purchased them before. So we can go ahead and find this powdered sugar that we already had, but we bought some more of. So we bought 20 servings of that, and the expiration date on that sugar is February of 2020, and it does not need to be refrigerated, so we can go ahead and add that item. Now it allows us to either add another item, go to the final purchase page, or add items that we do not currently have in the database. So go ahead and add a couple of those. So one food that we bought was a sesame Asian salad made by Dole. It has 140 calories per serving, 9 grams of fat, 6 grams of sugar, 2 grams of protein, and 12 grams of carbohydrates. So you can see that that food is now in the database. So now as we go and want to add that food was purchased, we can say that we purchased 4 servings with an expiration date of 12/23, and since it is salad, it needs to be refrigerated, so we can go ahead and add that item. We can go and look maybe one more item that was purchased. Again, not in the database yet. We also bought some natural ground turkey that was made by Simple Truth with 160. And that data, add it. About 4 servings, and that will expire on the 17th. Okay, so now we have no more items, so we can go ahead and see this updated purchase, and that is now in the database. We could go ahead and search for that purchase history in between the dates of yesterday and today. You can see a lot of purchases as I updated a lot of the database today, but we can see that that purchase is now in history. Now we can also go and search for food, so we can look for that salad, see that that is in the database, and it's showing the soonest expiration date of all that type of food that we have on hand. We can also search by expiration date in case we want to see what we need to get rid of today. Likewise, we can also search and see something that we maybe need to get rid of. We could say maybe we have some milk that needs to get thrown out. If we have this skim milk, we can go ahead and delete that item, and it is now deleted from the database in case it went bad or we gave it away or something like that. So that's the things we can do here from the inventory management page. Now from the consumption page, we can go ahead and say that we had this for dinner tonight, me and my wife. Can insert this new consumption and then add food items to that record. Now we had some of that salad, like I said. We ate all of it, so all 4 servings. Then it's important to enter the correct expiration date because that is what links the food record that will be updated. You can add that item, add some more items. Now I know there's probably a way in JavaScript to get this to autofill, but I was unable to do that. So we'll go ahead and say we also had some rice with it, and we had 3 servings of rice, and that rice is actually kind of old, so we add that to the consumption, say there's no more items, and that's what we ate today. Now it's important to note that we can also see the nutrition details by clicking here, see nutrition details, and this will let us know the total calories and fat, sugar, protein, carbs that each person ate during this particular consumption. It's now easier to track what we did. Now if we want to go back to look for salad, we can see that that salad's now gone from the database because we finished it all. Likewise, we can see that there's no more skim milk because we ate that as well. So yeah, that's my project. It has been very useful to be able to know what we actually have. Found out how many servings of hot chocolate we have here in my apartment. But yeah, like I said before, it's key to have the right food ID and the right expiration date, because that is the unique record that will be linked and then updated with the consumptions, as well as anytime it is deleted. So yeah, that's my project. It has the create with the purchases, the read with the inventory management, the update with the consumptions, and then also the delete with the delete items from the inventory. So that is my project. I'm very happy with how it turned out, and yeah, glad that I was able to implement my SQL skills into this project that can benefit me and my wife now as we track our food better.